Yeah.
Hey, welcome back to the show. You know, with men and women living so much longer these days, and with their children normally having busy careers and families of their own, many adults are faced with a difficult decision of choosing a caregiver for their elderly mother or father.
That's right. It's becoming a much talked about topic, and more of us are having to face that. Dr. Clarissa Smith joins us with some information that we need to know about how we can care for our elder parents and how to do it well. Dr. Smith, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, Tracy and Nicole.
What is the big, when you talk to people about this subject, what is probably the most important thing, or the one big thing you wind up talking about first?
Family caregiving is not going away. Right now in America, there are 50 million caregivers. Family caregivers, we are the backbone of the healthcare system. 1 in 4 of us are now caring for an aging parent.
Okay, so 1 in 4. 1
in 4, and those numbers are going to escalate. In 20 years, by the time we're 60s, in our 60s, well, I don't want to tell my age on air, but by the time we're in our 60s, there are going to be 70 million of us. 1 in 3 will be 65 and older.
Well, it's a big decision because, you know, we talked about during commercial break, and my brother and I both live out of state from where my parents are. A lot of people, they have their own careers, they go away, and then their parents grow old and then need assistance.
That's right.
So it's becoming an issue now, and how do you help, and how do people find a good caregiver if they can't do it themselves?
Well, the first thing you got to do is identify yourself as a caregiver. Many people don't even know that they're a caregiver. For example, you can be a long-distance caregiver, taking care of mom and dad from another state. You can be a creeping caregiver. That's someone who runs errands, go and get groceries, who may go to the pharmacy for their aging parent. So the first thing you do is realize that, hey, I'm going to get older. This topic is not going away. The National Family Caregivers Association, I'm the state rep for that, and we're out here going to be educating people like you and me, educating the churches and the businesses
one of the big things you're trying to get across is you want these people who are caregivers, even if we don't think of ourselves that way, you want us to help do it right.
Exactly.
That's the idea.
Oh, that brings me to safety issues in the home.
Yeah. I want to grab this because you mentioned this. You mentioned this device earlier. Now, this is something. This is a kind of a portable handle,
bar,
right? A grab bar that you'd want to get for somebody older that you care for.
Exactly.
But you have to use them correctly.
Yes. Just 3 weeks ago, we had 3 hip fractures as a result of this being installed correctly. Now, yes, this is portable. This is cheap. It's only like $20, $30.
Right.
But grab bars need to be in a stud. They need to be in a stud. Then if you have fiberglass in your tub, it may not work. It slipped.
Oh, it may slip.
Exactly.
Oh, so people have grabbed this and slipped and fallen.
Exactly. So we need to make sure that our aging parents and our mom and dad and our loved ones are taken care of as safe as possible. And that may mean home safety. Making sure that they're fall prevention.
Dr. Smith, I want to do 2 things real quickly because all of the booklets that we've got on the table are teaching devices that you use to help people get better informed on this. But share with us your website and how people can get in touch with you.
Yes, my website is www.caregivingdoctor.com. On that website, there is also a link for caregiving kids, because now we have a whole generation, over 1.5 million children between the ages of 8 and 18 that are helping to assist with the care of a loved one.
Now, is it true that the average caregiver is about 46 years old?
Exactly, Nicole. The average caregiver is a female working full-time, 46, 47 years old, having to juggle aging parents as well as taking care of their own children. But wait, we got club sandwich generation now.
Club sandwich generation.
Yeah, as well. So now we're taking care of our aging parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, as well as possible great-grandchildren.
And the babies. Okay, exactly. So this is something we're going to have to deal with for a long time. Dr. Smith, a real pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
And thanks for the information.
And we can hear you in the radio as well.
Yes. Oh, by the way, my radio show is on today, WAGG, between 2 and 3 o'clock today.
Okay, Dr. Smith, thank you.